Cute, we're brushing our horse. This is the horse sim that's in the Pokemon game. Chat, I had so many horse games growing up on the DS, and I loved all of them. I highly recommend, if you've never gone through your horse girl game phase on the DS, you need to do it. I highly recommend. It's a very life-changing and eye-opening experience. I'm in my horse girl phase right now with Uma. Ooh, Kemchi! Horse girl phase winning. Everyone needs a horse girl phase. Yes, having an Uma phase counts as having a horse girl phase. Do you take care of the girls? Do you feed them? Do you brush them? If so, you're in your horse girl phase era. Everyone needs a horse girl phase. I legit, you know how it's like, there's that thing that's like, oh, everyone needs to work a minimum wage job to understand what it's like to work a minimum wage job. Everyone needs a horse girl phase era to understand the horse girl phase era. You need to have a horse girl phase. I'm not a horse girl anymore, but I did have a very strong and prominent horse girl phase. And I feel like I'm a better person because of it. I got a sticker to put on my car. Does that count? Yes! You are in your horse girl! The Kemchi! That is like the start of horse girl phase era. That is the start. There's levels here. There's levels. Okay, hold on. Where's my Microsoft Paint? Let's talk about horse girl phase eras. Alright, chat. Here's education time with Jay. There are levels. There are 5 levels to horse girl phase, okay? Level 1. This is level 1. This is the horse girl that is like I like horses. Like, they understand the beauty of horses, right? They understand the beauty of a horse. They're like, yeah, horses are super cute. They get it. They understand. Their first entry point into Horse Girl is like a casual horse game, okay? Whether that's like Uma Musume or pets, like horses, like on the 3DS, horses. You realize that, you know, the horses are very cute, actually. And they're there, okay? There we go. The next stage of horse, level 2. Level 2 of horse phase. This is like, you start getting merch of the horses that you like, right? So the pipeline to Uma Musume to level 2 is easy. You start buying keychains of the horses that you like. This is a keychain, okay? This is a keychain. This is a horse keychain, okay? You start buying merch of the horses you like. You know, you start to know the names of the horses. Like, there's like, you know, everyone has a favorite horse name. You start realizing that horse racing is actually really cool. So there's like Seabiscuit, right? There's like Golden Apple, right? There's like horse name. You start realizing horse names are cool, actually. Horse names. This is when you start realizing, oh, I like the horse's name. This is my favorite horse. You start having a favorite horse here. Level 3 is you start engaging in other types of horse media. Level 3. Alright? This is like My Little Pony. Actually, I should make this purple so it's like Twilight Sparkle. Alright? This is like My Little Pony. Alright? My Little Pony. This is like, oh, I'm engaging in, like, media that is horses, right? You're like, oh, like, I really like horses. My Little Pony's a really good show, actually. You also start watching, like, lots of movies with horses. And you've at least been or live near a horse ranch, and you have considered going. This is a racetrack. Racetracks are really cool, okay? You should go to a racetrack sometime, okay? That's a racetrack, okay? Yeah, MLP immediately gets you to level 3. Level 4. I'm running out of space. Level 4. Level 4 is you are actively horse girl. You have at least pet a horse. You pet a horse. You have a horse. This is what people think horse girls are. This is a horse girl, okay? She's got a cute dress on. This is a horse girl, okay? This is actively someone that is, like, I am a horse girl. All right. That's what that is. All right. Level 5 is you are a horse. These are the girls. These are the girls that are you become the horse. Like, have you seen those videos of the girls that run? Like, they have like a horse, like a fake horse head, and they run. Wait, she's not smiling. She's frowning. She's frowning because she's competitive. They run horse tracks on a fake horse. That is level 5. Like, you are actively running race tracks and are in competitive fake horse racing and fake horse dressage because you are a horse. That is level 5. Most people fall within this spectrum here, right? There's a special kind of girl that is a level 5 horse, right? Because these girls, they're competitive as hell. They're like, I am the best horse. I am a horse. There's no way. Okay, Ramen, hold on 1 second. Here, chat. Enjoy. There is a competitive circuit for this. Millions of dollars to be won at these championships. Millions! These are hardcore, competitive hobby horsing. There's dressage, there's racing, there's jumping. There is a lot going on. This is level 5 of Horse Girl chat. This is what I'm talking about. Look how high they're jumping! That's insane! That's crazy! These girls are competitive as hell! And they have millions of dollars and have trained hours and hours to do this on a competitive national-wide level! I have nothing but respect for them. Nothing but respect. They are on a whole other level I cannot even comprehend, okay? You know how I feel so much better about spending the money on the hobbies that I do? Chat, don't ever feel bad about your hobbies, okay? Because just know that there is a hobby out there that is weirder than yours. Just own a horse, bro. And so, that is, again, level 5. That is level 5 right there. Of competitive. These are the levels of Horse Girl chat. Are there any questions? Any questions for the professor today? I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Where does actually one owning a whole horse go? That they're like in between level 4 and level 5. Because there are some horse girls out there that are like, yeah, this is my life. My horse is my life. I love them so much. But they're not like, I'm a horse, you know? Those girls are basically if Moby Dick took place nowadays. Like, dude, you could just go see whales now. If that is millions of dollars, is owning a real horse tens of millions? Yes, yes. Like, there are people that are into horse hobbies, but they're not horse girls, you know? Like, people who own, like, horse stables in for the business and the money, but not for the horses. You know, because there's people out there that exist like that, right? And they fall around, like, level 3 or level 4. You know, there's levels to horse girlage. What if I wear those fake horse heads? You're around level 2. That's, like, merch here. That's like around level 2. Like, that's pretty normy for horse girl, you know? Uma body pillow, you would fall around level 3, Lana. With a body pillow, that's level 3 levels. Does it, no eating horses! No eating horses! That's not being part of being horse girl! You love horses, you don't eat horses. That is the levels of horse girl. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Anything like that at all. Happy to. Alright. Ads are in. Counting down. The ads. Waiting for the ads to finish. Ads. 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 Ads are going. Ads. 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 Ads, 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 advertisements, ads, 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 ask about horse girls?